We are on the Gold Coast. I don't know, I feel like I've been robbed, to be honest. Howdy folks, welcome back. We are on the Gold Coast in Queensland. Yeah, back in Queensland. Eva and Mum off getting their nails done. Will and I digging in the sand. Enjoy. So you may notice got some fresh cuts there. The hair's gone, much to the delight of especially Eva and Mum. Will didn't even notice when I got home from the haircut. Didn't tell him I was going, but yeah, just rocked up and the locks are gone. Just getting a bit ready, a bit annoyed with it all, and I don't handle the heat well, so that wasn't going down too well. So, but anyway, last time you would have seen us, we were in Lightning Ridge, about 800k away from here. We did that over the course of 2 days, including one massive day. 600k in the car that day from Lightning Ridge to a place called Bowen'sville, and we stayed at the hotel there. Free, called in for a beer, just to sort of pay our way a little bit. Lovely publican, she was just full of chat and great place to stop. But yeah, that 600k day we did to Bowen'sville was horrible. Like, it was the worst day of the trip. Just felt like the car was breaking underneath us because of the bumps in the road, and that was like for 150k at the very worst part. So yeah, it was full on, and I reckon we've done a little bit of damage to our suspension and or tow hitch or tow bar. So getting a car service today, and then from there we're going to get some weight checks done on the caravan, but I'm also going to get the suspension checked out as well, because at worst there's some slippage in the tow bar. Just I can't access any of my tools because we're all locked in the under tray body, under tray drawer, which I'm actually getting fixed tomorrow. Which I think I showed you on the previous video. But also, yeah, just getting the leaf springs checked, because at worst it needs some new leaf springs potentially. So gonna see what all that's about. We did have a 7-day booking here at the Big 4 holiday park, which I'll show you more about soon, but we've extended that to 14 days, mainly because it just gives us time to do all that sort of stuff, as well as see the sights of the Gold Coast as well. So yeah, 14 days on the Gold Coast, everything's here that we can get checked out. But the other main reason here is because it's Easter time and Easter school holiday, so we're here for a bad time. But my sister is up here with her kids, so the kids' cousins, and my parents, so the kids' nanny and pops are here as well. Kids didn't know anything about it. My sister's kids didn't know anything about it, so we set up a bit of a meet, a surprise meet, just in Surfers Paradise here on the Esplanade behind us, and pretended we just ran into them randomly. So I'll show you how that one goes.
I really feel it. Like it's gotta be worth it. Woo, come on!
Not even keep dancing.
Can I get one?
You gotta keep dancing, matey. Where are we?
Eva's still feeling it.
Where are we? You gotta keep dancing. With Eva, hold her hand. You want to get a surprise?
You gotta really feel it.
You want to get a surprise?
Go and dance with Eva one more time, and then you can get a surprise. Hold hands, hold hands.
You want to get a surprise?
Well, what is?
Surprise! There's your big surprise. Hey? Fredo, how are you, mate? Good to see ya. What are you doing here? Hey? What are you doing? Hey? You got a big surprise? Nanny and Pop and Hughie's here. Go say hello to Hughie. Hey?
Hello, boy.
mistakes seem to come like a flood. Until my days, they were done. But I don't wanna feel like wishful thinking. Pick myself up, move to the beat of my heart and my soul. Sing a song for a dreamer.
Today in the sun, 27 degrees, Easter holidays. I don't know, I feel like I've been robbed, to be honest. It's a bit of a joke. The kids had fun, well, Eva had fun, but $99 for a kid to get in, 110 for us, and we just spent the whole day in lines. Like, it's Easter holidays, granted, but you kind of go there expecting to get on everything at least once, and we certainly didn't. We got on, how many beers? 5 or 6 rides, and spent hour and a half in a queue, an hour in a queue. Towards the end of the day, like it's nearly 5 o'clock, and we spent maybe 20 minutes and 30 minutes in a couple of queues. But my God, they need to do something about it. I don't know how they fix it, but just, yeah, like if you're going in holidays, like Easter holidays, I guess all we can sort of talk about. But if you're going in Easter holidays, I think it's got to be, you got to buy a fast pass, which is $70. Like, because it's just not value for money, the normal day pass to get in there. So, and we took our food. We didn't buy anything there. Will was a 2-year-old today, weren't you, mate? Hey, little 2-year-old. He went backwards in age. Because they're 3 and overs where you pay $99. Look, it was really cool to see Eva on the rides and go down some of the big stuff and absolutely love it. You like it, babes?
Yeah.
What was your favourite?
The
Kaboom or
Yeah.
Kamikaze?
the kaboom.
Kaboom.
And
What?
I got to see my cousin.
Yeah. So cousins, Nanny and Pop come along, as you would have already seen on some of the footage, but sorry, not on any Wet and Wild footage. We didn't get anything today because we spent all day in line. So Wet and Wild, tick. Where are we, Mama?
Tambourine Mountain.
She's reading the sign just there.
Whatever.
Nah, we're on top of the Gold Coast, the Gold Coast hinterland. Yeah, Tambourine Mountain. It's so different as these cars go past. So different from the actual Gold Coast, like the waterway area, or the coastal area, I should say, the beaches, the waterway. Go and have a look at Gallery Walk, which is a strip of shops up here. Reminds me a lot of the Sunshine Coast hinterland, or somewhere down like Mount Dandenong sort of way. It's got that real Bavarian, German sort of taste to it. They're still in the background. Not quite open just yet. Excuse this traffic noise. Yeah, they're still in the background. Might duck in there for a sip on the way back, Mama, you reckon?
Yeah, it seems to have lots of nice little things. I saw a chocolate shop and
Cheese, there was honey,
yeah, lots of nice little cafes.
winery.
The gardens are just lush and beautiful.
Looking for a brewery. What about you, babes? You excited? She just wants to get back because she's hanging out with her cousins later today in the pool, so that's all she cares about. Look at that guy down there.
never knew that I could be so hypnotized. There's something in your touch, baby, the way your body's moving me, and I don't know where this soul will go.
Okay, pass some good fudge. What'd I get? I got the Malteser flavour. Malteser.
I tried some bubblegum one, but I do not decide on
Sugar.
Can't believe this could happen to me. Yeah. You came crashing in out of nowhere. All this love is straight out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I've never fallen in love so deep. I run, I trip, I fall. I just can't find my feet. If I don't try now, the chance will slip.
Tambourine Mountain, Mama, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I loved it. Really, I don't know, boutique, eclectic. I don't know. Nice views from everywhere. Really good variety of produce.
Feels like in a rainforest or the tropics.
Yeah, it's really, really nice.
Cinnamon bun, I don't know what the place was called. It's all over the front sign.
It was called cinnamon bun, I think.
It was probably the best. Actually, the Anguston pie in Barossa Valley probably beats it, but that was probably the second best thing I've had on the whole trip. It was delicious. It was just fresh, and my God, it was gooey, it was sticky, it was moist, all those wrong words. It was delicious, absolutely delicious. But if you do nothing else, the gallery walk probably takes you, what, 20 minutes to walk up and down? Try some of the good stuff. I just had a Malteser fudge, and the kids got some lollies. Trina smashed some coffee down. We're gonna go try and find what, the cheese?
Yeah, the cheese factory or
Cheese
whatever
shop,
you call
cheese
it.
factory, and then maybe have a drink somewhere. But 20, what do you reckon, 25 minutes from where we are, I think, to drive up the mountain. It's pretty steep.
Well worth it though.
Yeah.
I reckon. Just something completely different to the rest of the Gold Coast.
Yeah, it's nice to escape that hustle and bustle. So, what was it called? I was gonna say Mount Tambourine.
Oh my
Tambourine
God.
Mountain.
Anyone would think you went to the distillery.
Ooh, maybe we will.
And I won't be afraid. There's something I could never see. Now my heart is open and I believe, and I don't know where this soul will go. Oh, nobody knows. Oh, out of nowhere.
Alright, so we come up here to the cheese factory, but luck would have it, they've got a brewery next door, and the cheese factory is not actually open yet for platters. So 10:30 in the morning, it's beer 30 on my clock. I've got the peach and champagne. Peach and champagne, weird. It's a pilsner, but it's good. Mama's on the ginger beer over here with the kidlets.
Yeah.
Not a bad way to start the day.
There's something in your touch, baby, the way that your body's moving me. Sitting by the fireside, really feeling that I like every little time that I get a chance to close my eyes. If you're gonna make it soon, maybe we could get our room, but I need some rest from gloom. Otherwise I feel I'm doomed. You be looking over like you really know me. Maybe take a picture, take a couple, guess for free. I don't wanna give another guarantee. Look me in the eyes right now, run away with me, or to a place that you thought you never really see. You'd be looking funny when you're living so free. But all I ever was, afraid to take the plunge. I heard too many things, I prayed that they were wrong, but I'm still happy now. Just think of what could be if I was still around. The schedules were free. I I'm missing the seaside swing when I used to truly bring everything I had to bring. I'd given everything. I just wanna live in bliss. Baby, can you grab this wish? You're the piece that might just fit in my puzzle that's in bits. You be looking over like you really know me. Maybe take a picture, take a couple, guess for free. I don't wanna give another guarantee. Look me in the eyes right now, run away with me. Or to a place that you thought you never really see. You'd be looking funny when you're living so free. But all I ever was, afraid to take the plunge. I heard too many things, I prayed that they were wrong. But I'm still happy now, just think of what could be if I was still around, the schedules were free.
Alright, Big 4 Gold Coast. It's one of their flagship properties, I guess, in Australia. And you pay for it. Like it's Easter time for us. We got here Easter Monday and it's costing us about $115 a night. So I know what you're thinking, that's a lot of money for a caravan park and on a budget, doing it for a year, and it is, that's heaps. So the reason we're here at this time is my family is up on the Gold Coast at the same time. And when we made that decision, it was one of the only places we could get into on short notice. We did that 180 in Coober Pedy, coming back throughout back New South Wales instead of heading west due to the weather, and it's been a bloody good choice, to be honest. But yeah, everything else at Easter time's booked out. I think today actually Queensland goes back to school, so things should start getting quieter. Victoria and New South Wales still for another week, and today we are actually moving onto the coast at Tullabudgera, I think you say it. But yeah, Big 4, it's been good, and you want it to be for that price. But you come out here, it's at Helensvale, so it's directly across the road from Movie World, Top Golf, Wet n Wild. Dream World's a couple of clicks up the road. This part of the Gold Coast has grown massively since I was last here. Not last year, but since I was growing up as a kid. This used to be all bushland and not much else, but it's got everything now. I think there's 2 Kmarts within 5k of each other, and that's sort of saying something. So behind me, we've got the river. This is tidal. It is salty, salt water. So at night, if you come down here when it's dark and shine a torch on the water, you should see the amount of fish that are jumping to get out of the way of that light. It is unbelievable, actually. I think I got some phone footage of that. But yeah, I'll just run through about the rest of the park. It is built for kids. It's a family place. You wear the wristband. It's very tight on security getting in, so I think it's $20 to get visitors in for the day. We've got the big water park, which they do police. The whole park actually is probably over policed, I reckon. It feels like on the Truman Show. Everyone's cruising around little golf buggies, and it's sort of like they radio in, okay, Ash is on the move now, and then they pop out from around the corner and just, I don't know, like I went to the toilet one night, I got up instead of waking the kids up using our caravan toilet, so I used the facilities here, and I think it was like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the night, and there's just a little golf buggy with the workers going on it past it. So I think that's a bit weird actually, but the place is immaculate, so they're doing the job. But yeah, we've got the water park, we've got a big pool, which is probably unnecessarily deep, but it's good fun. Eva's loved being in there. She's actually liked that more than the water park itself. Water park, if you're under 120 centimeters, you can't go on the big slides, and you've got to be over 90 to go on the next level down, and they do police that. Parents can't go down with little ones or anything like that, so it's all solo sliding, kind of like it was at Wet n Wild, where safety's just gone crazy. But yeah, amenities are immaculate. They've got heaps of showers, heaps of toilets. There's actually an aquarium in the toilets. There's another aquarium in the big camp kitchen, which we haven't used. We've got a little camp kitchen directly behind us. We're staying in a river site, so we're like, I don't know, 15 meters from this river here, back there. I'm talking here because I don't want to be talking in front of everyone else. I'm not comfortable talking to a camera. But over here I've got, I'll turn that around. Got some frisbee golf, as the sign says there.
They're just building a big playground over here, which is not quite open. I don't know whether they had one there before it or not. It's just a bit strange that a family park wouldn't have a playground, but I assume there was something there before they're doing this one. This one looks like it's going to be epic. Just behind that, there's like a little fenced off dog area where you can get your dogs, because dogs are allowed in here as well. They've got a big kiosk up the top which serves food. They've got activities going around the clock. Some you have to pay for, some you don't for kids. Got movies every night. And it's close enough to everything except probably the coast. Like Harbour Town's 8 minutes away. You can use the M1 to sort of get to where you want to get on the Gold Coast further south, whether it be like your Southports, your Surfers Paradise, Miami, Burleigh, and further down to Coolangatta, and you just sort of dart off the exit that's sort of applicable to you. So it's not that far away from the things you want it to be. Or Helensville's station is like 5 minutes that way. So and then you can get on the, I think they call it the G-Link. It's $10 a day to get on that for an adult, or $5 for a kid. Instead of paying individual fares, you can get a day pass, and that's unlimited then. So
And the train. Beep beep.
and that runs all the way between Helensville or right down to Broadbeach South at the moment. I think they're currently extending it as well. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that's kind of it. It's been a good stay. It has been costly, but sometimes, like, we've spent the last month, six weeks on dirt. So it has been nice to get back onto some grass. It's been nice for the kids to just have some, we're not moving, we're not doing big driving days. They've got friends everywhere because it is tailored to families. There's kids everywhere. The only other knock I've got on this is, and it's not a caravan park thing because it hasn't happened before, is people actively look the other way to not say hello, which is kind of weird, I reckon. I don't know if it's a Gold Coast thing or whether it's just an Easter holidays thing. But yeah, I kind of struggled a little bit with that. Like, I don't want to be entitled or anything, thinking everyone needs to say hello to you, but the neighbours around you that come and go are all happy for a chat, and Eva's made some good little pals while we've been here as well. But yeah, you walk into the showers or walk into the water park and water facilities. It's kind of like, I don't know, it was happening a lot, so it was a bit weird. Anyway, they got a jumping pillow too, and go-karts, and you get Big 4 perks and all that if you remember, including free go-kart hire, discounts at the kiosk. So anyway, I'll leave it at that. Big 4, I recommend it, but yeah, I probably wouldn't need to stay here 7 days again. So anyway, we're going to stay another 7 days while the car gets fixed with suspension on the coast. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll chill out a bit more there, go for some of those beach walks, some of those, I'll get on the bike and get out and about and check that out as well. Just cruise along the coast and kind of make it feel Gold Coasty. So I'll hang up there.
Never mind what I